Hello, I'm Annette Jimenez from El Mensajero Católico and Catholic Courier, and we are here today for our annual segment to learn how to make a traditional Latin dish. And I want to thank Carmen Rowlinson, who works down the hall with us at the Diocese Pastoral Center, who has welcomed us into her home to learn how to make empanadas. And her cousin, Lucy White, thank you very much for being with us today, who's going to walk us through cooking empanadas, which also are called pastelillos in Puerto Rico. So let's get started.
So we're using ground beef, 80-20. We want some fat in the meat, so don't go too lean with it. We'll add just a splash of olive oil, and then we're going to set the burner to medium heat. Then we're going to add 1.5 medium onion, chopped fine, half a red pepper, and then these are fancy pimientos. They're like the roasted red peppers. And then 2 cloves of garlic. Saute this and watch it. You're going to watch until the onion browns. So now the onion is starting to brown. I'm going to add the ground beef.
Lucy, when did you learn how to make empanadas / pastelillos?
Actually, I learned partly from my mom, but also from my sister-in-law, who learned it from my mother.
Okay.
So we've been doing it the same way. And, and with Hispanics, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. It is done to taste. There's, salt, pepper, sofrito. So there's really sometimes not a real recipe per se.
Right.
Because it's all to taste.
That's right. Yep.
And
that's how a lot of traditional dishes are. So it's experimenting, but it's great to pass on those traditions.
Exactly.
Sofrito,
yes, and
this is a homemade.
most Puerto Ricans make their own sofrito. But you can buy it at the store, and it's a seasoning. It's what I call the secret ingredient to almost any Puerto Rican dish.
So that is your meat mixture. You have to cook it down. You see all that liquid? Cook it down until it's absorbed. I guess I should say there's 2 different kinds of wrapping. Discos, they're called. There's the white, and then this package here is with anato or achote, which is a yellowing. It's got some flavor to it. It also is a little bit thicker. The white ones will be actually flakier.
And you make them a little bit bigger, which makes it a little easier to roll them. So if you feel like rolling, you could. If you don't, it's no problem. And then you put about 2 spoonsful of meat. Again, it depends how big and how comfortable you feel. So there's the meat. You add, we always put either cheese or not, but in my family, everybody wants the cheese. So now you fold it, and as you can see, depending on how much meat you put in, it becomes a little difficult to close it. So you take the edges and you fold them over. With a fork, you try to get both of the little 2 pieces together, and you go around. So the oil is ready. You just gently put it down, and as you can see, it's already boiling. And so this is what they look like. And I'll just put them right here, and they should be nicely brown, and then they're ready to eat.
So again, we want to thank Carmen and Lucy for walking us through how to make empanadas. They smell delicious, I can tell you that. And so maybe you'll try them this Christmas, add them to your holiday meal. So Feliz Navidad, Feliz Año Nuevo. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Yes.